So what kind of cancer do I have? I was first diagnosed with chondrosarcoma, which is the cancer of connective tissue. This connective tissue could be much like cartilage. When they got that biopsy back, they kind of went back and forth between two university hospitals and Mayo Clinic because chondrosarcoma is very rare and there's no treatment for it at all. So the doctors decided that they were going to call it osteosarcoma because my biopsy was really close to osteosarcoma and chondrosarcoma. It didn't fit the mold to either of them. So we started off with osteosarcoma and I started getting treatment for that. And after a few treatments in a couple years actually, I have been re-diagnosed with chondroblastic osteosarcoma, which I've been told and kind of explained to kind of easily explain it is that a chondroblast is a cell in the bone that tries to heal itself when it is injured, and in my case it mutates. So when my body tries to heal itself, it often mutates into tumors, and those tumors are cancerous. I actually am in a lot of studies because of the kind of cancer that I have. My cancer tissue for my arm is at Mayo Clinic, and it's on about, I want to say, 500 different slides and microscopes that kind of tour around so schools can study them. I also have some of my lung tissue in Arizona and Colorado in a couple different studies. Some of you may not know that I have had actual lung surgery. I had lung surgery about 2 years after I had my amputation surgery. I had my lung surgery on December 23rd, and I went home on Christmas Eve, and we drove to the UP, and I spent Christmas with my family. And I have had other surgeries because of cancer. I've obviously had my amputation surgery and a biopsy. I've had my lung surgery, but I also had to have 2 surgeries to have my port put into place. This port is the access where they put the chemotherapy in through this port instead of through my veins because the chemo drug is so strong that it would collapse your veins and almost kill them. So this port is a double port. The first port I had put in was a single, but because of the diagnosis I had, they had to replace it with a double so I could get some more powerful drugs put in it. This port is like a little box that they stick needles in, and when the medicine infuses, it goes up through this. There's like a cord, like a vein that goes right into my artery, and it goes straight down into my heart. So on x-rays, you can see just this cool wire thing that goes up and through my my heart, basically. And it sends the medication right to the central pumping system to make sure that it pumps throughout my body.